Hello everyone out there, and welcome to the fourth session of Dirty Nerd Digital's Starships and Scoundrels campaign. My name is Dave, and I'll be your game master. We are using the Star Wars 5e system to tell the story of the crew of a smuggling freighter known as the Mayday, set about a year after the fall of the Jedi Order. We're down 2 members of our crew tonight, but we do still have Sam playing Umbrin Boone, the Zabrak gunslinger operative, Paul playing W. Dredd, the Mirialan cyborg engineer, Jack playing R5HL, the astromech droid acquisitions operative, and Jackie playing Kiba Kiba, the Gungan bounty hunter scout. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it.
Last time on Starships and Scoundrels, the crew of the Mayday completed their plans to infiltrate Zintar the Hutt's palace, while Umbrin Boone had a tense reunion with his long-lost wife. Kiba, R5, and Alo then left to plant a bomb in Zintar's power plant, while Dredd, Umbrin, and Harry pretended to attend a concert on the palace grounds. The crew had passed their first tests and made it through the Hutt's outer security systems. The search for the captured outlaws could finally commence.
And we return now to our crew. Slightly smaller than last time, but still strong and mighty nonetheless, in the various portions of Zintar's palace grounds. Umbrin and Dredd approaching the concert hall, with R5 and Kiba standing outside of the hangar. Let's go ahead and start out actually with the concert goers this time. The large concert hall looms before you as the sun sets behind Null Hutta in the distance. You hear the sounds of the warm-up band Starfall playing to a barely half-full concert hall, and as with most opening bands, even in a galaxy far, far away, you can tell from outside that the crowd is barely interested while they wait to have the actual show, Helix, take the stage. Everyone outside is being funneled in towards the 2 main doors ahead of you that lead into the hall itself, and Zintar's opulent palace looms large to your north. What would you both like to do?
What?
Wait, Harry, come back. All right, Harry's already at the mom pit. All right, it's gonna be an interesting one.
He's uncontrollable.
Anyways.
I mean, I don't know what you expected.
Not much. Not much. Let's see. We were gonna last time. A few seconds ago, I think we were talking about trying to find us a secret entrance, like a tunnel or something around where we're at. Well, this is the concert venue that we're at. Figure. Yeah.
For some reason,
No,
the
it's
map isn't loading. Hang on. Oh, that.
It's just blackness, isn't it?
Well, no,
On the bottom right.
I meant
Bottom
for the. I meant for the camera. 1 second. Let me see if this fixes it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, no, it's a big. Everything on Zintar's grounds are large.
Yes, it does. Okay. Let me zoom it out real quick. There we go.
I'm not supposed to be able to see anything on this map, right?
Correct.
No, can you see
I
anything
would
on the map?
hope
Nope, just a
Good.
big
That'd be-
old,
Okay.
just a big old.
Yes, for the for
Big
the
ol'
people
black.
over on the back side of the palace compound, it's just gonna be a dark screen for you for a little bit. So buckle up.
Yeah, that statement doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Alright. So, do you want me to pivot towards the speaker system first, or do you want me to engage in searching for discrete exits?
Let's look for the discrete tunnels first. Dave, just FYI, these older tokens.
Oh, right. That's because I dragged those tokens onto the map before you sent me the new ones. Give me one quick moment, and I'll go ahead and drag out your new ones that are a little bit easier to
problem.
see.
That's alright, God, I'm good at vamping for time.
It's my own fault. Listen, I made them gray background,
Well,
so you couldn't tell the difference on stream at all. Now they're orange and purple
yeah,
for us.
there you go.
Purple's my favorite
And
color. Why'd you bring it up?
Did the immediate 5-foot area around me just get way more orange?
I suppose. I don't know.
And just to be clear, these kind of gray sections over here, those are the big doors going inside. They're open, but there are just so many people kind of filing through that you can't really see any details inside from out here. But yeah, there you go.
Alright, so we can look for the tunnels. The only thing is I can't guarantee that that's going to give us enough time to figure out what's controlling the sound system, so we may not have our sabotage point if we do that first.
I think tunnels are first priority, and then if we do have time to sabotage those speakers, better if we hear the time that a band that actually people want to hear is playing. I can tell that people in there are not digging this sound.
All right. That's fair. I think
Maybe one day.
yeah, because it's gonna go straight into that zone. So I would say I want to start heading towards the entrance to the amphitheater.
All right, you got the two doors there. The one on the right goes up. You can tell it's going up to like some balcony seating, and then the one on the left seems like it's just going to the ground floor.
Definitely headed towards the balcony.
All right, I'll stay down towards the ground floor then, because tunnels go underground.
Should I drag myself? Are we?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drag you. I'll at least drag you through that point. There
Thank
you
you,
go
Gold.
inside, and then you go inside. So for Dread, what you've got going up in front of you is basically just a staircase that goes around.
Stairs. Why is it always got to be stairs?
It'd be a little inefficient to get this many people through in any kind of lift system. So they're like, no, you can just take the elevator. And then for Umbrin, you kind of enter in through here, off to your left, like the southwest. You can see the opening to the floor section, and then the blue part over there is the stage that's kind of elevated up. Each of these little kind of brown boxes, like over here, those are like concession stands, and you can see the merch booth way off in the distance. And then you kind of hear some commotion coming from between this gap in the wall over to your northeast, and you can at least see the edge of some kind of gambling table in that direction. So let's start out with Umbrin down on the ground floor. Where do you want to go from here?
Let me take it.
Yeah, you can just move yourself.
I'm going to get up towards the stage and see if I can't find any. Yep. Not working. Okay. Try to move my character just.
Oh,
Awesome.
well, that's not what you want. I can move you for now if you want. Cool.
I'm just going to. There we go. I fixed it somehow. I'm going to try and see if there's any
Sweet.
area to get towards backstage.
Sure.
You know, tunnels probably are not in the common areas.
Probably not. So yeah, this whole big blue section's the stage. The area down here is about like half full of kind of various alien species wandering around. Like there's like one guy over in the corner wearing a shirt for the opening band, and he's just going wild up in front, and nobody else cares.
What does he look like? What's his name? I want to know everything about him.
You don't know his name just by looking at him, but he's a like 5'10" human male. He's got pretty short, spiky blonde hair. Looks like he's gelled it up into some points on top in particular. His clothes look modest. You get a sense that probably he spent a lot of his weekly earnings on getting these tickets. And because, it's not too often that any random band comes to Nar Shaddaa. So, yeah, that's what he looks like. He's like literally just front and center in the middle. You don't see any access to the backstage from the ground level, but on the stage, about here and about here towards like the back side of it where the wings come out, you do see some some doors that should slide open to anyone who approaches, but nothing directly accessible from the crowd section.
All right, interesting. Okay. Well, I can see how to get on the stage, or is it just like a 4-foot stage and I can jump up?
Yeah, you can jump up on it. It's like 4 or 5 feet up off the ground.
mid-show?
And is the entirety of the stage is being taken up by the band right now, or?
The band is they've got the drum riser like kind of in the back middle. You've got a couple guys operating some strange like kind of computer systems. One on either side of the stage. Like one guy's kind of in the middle of it over here. One guy's in the middle over here. And then there's a singer who's just going wild, like David Lee Roth style, jumping around, like doing karate moves on stage. He's just all over.
I like his style.
He is just all over the place.
All right. Well, I walk past the human that's enjoying this and give him a high five.
Woo! Yeah! Just gives you a big old high five in return.
Hell yeah! Star something.
Starfall! Woo!
And then you said there's a gambling area over here.
Yeah, you can see it opens up on this side too. It's like in the back, far away from the actual concert area.
Oh, okay, back here. Got it.
Yeah. And so each of those is just like a various gambling table. Some of them are, like sabacc, other like some like dice games, a whole variety of options. And this is where a decent amount of the attendees are kind of milling around waiting for something else to happen. There's a few Twi'leks walking around serving drinks to the people at the tables.
And during any of this, could I have looked for a tunnel area? I doubt it that there was any general stands area, but
At this point, give me a perception check.
let's do this. Extra good perception.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good at it. I was like, performance.
That's a different P word.
That good. It's 13.
Happy with that?
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. So yeah, you don't see any sign of a like secret tunnel or anything like that.
All right. Is there a craps game or something that people can actually like watch,
Yeah, sure.
or do you have to sit and participate at any?
No, this one over here in particular is it's got a bunch of people all surrounding it, and they all seem to be cheering on one person who's throwing some bones.
All right, I'll go up and pretend to be very interested and just like lean against my comm unit. Nothing yet, and then pass it over to Drod.
Oh,
W Dread. W Dread. Sorry, he's not draw dicks on you. Not draw dicks.
not no more.
I was about to say, ooh.
That man died a long time ago. So
A galaxy far, far away.
as previously mentioned, there are a few areas I didn't quite draw out a map for, but fortunately, the overall layout is basically the same because it's, a building.
Huzzah.
So yeah, Dredd, you're able to continue up these stairs. And in the concert venue up here, there are 3 main balcony sections up above. And you can access any of them from these stairs through like little hallways they'll shoot off. Is there a particular level you want to go to, or?
Top floor, please. If you wouldn't mind, God.
Yep. So yeah, you keep winding up, and you get up to the top floor. You had to climb for a good ways, and all those servos that have been installed where your knees used to be are getting a little bit of strain from it, but you're doing okay. And yeah, you get up there. It's there's a big hallway that goes along the backside of the building, and various tunnels that kind of pop out, like you'll see at most concert venues and like arenas and stuff. And it's just like big rows of seats up there. These are kind of the nosebleeds. There were some people going up the stairs that looked a bit more finely dressed, but everyone up here seems about as common as a person that could afford a ticket for this would look.
Yeah, Dredd just looks at the class of people who are up here. He's like, right. Wrong kind of social stratification. And he just starts heading back down the stairs.
Okay. Where to next?
Is there like a... Did I see any kind of like designations to each floor? anywhere? Like any signs naming them particularly?
They just had numbers on them, but you could tell that the ones on the second floor were the most nicely adorned and like well designed.
To the second floor. Walk
right.
6 flights of stairs for nothing.
For nothing. So yeah, you go down, you pop out on the second floor. Fairly similar layout, but they actually have like a very nice kind of bunch of couches on this floor. Over on the backside where people are sitting there just like sipping on cocktails and things. Various bartenders wandering around, and similar kind of layout though of where the gaps go through. Yeah, that's at least what you see coming out the backside.
Okay, I'm gonna casually cross the hallway, just one side to the other, and keep an eye out for any of the boxes that seem more secure than others.
Sure. Yeah. So there are various like clearly private booths built into the actual viewing area for the stage,
Okay.
They all have at least some kind of scanner built into them. Seems like it's designed to be able to be swapped out based on what type of clientele has purchased the box for the evening. And you notice that in the middle of this overall hallway, that there is a very noticeable lack of a door of any kind, where on either side it was a pretty regular, consistent gap between them.
A seat in a house, that would make sense. Okay, so there's no doors, but there are walkways on either side of it?
So there are 3 main hallways that will go actually off of this kind of back lounge area into the proper seating, and in between each of those 3 hallways are 4 little clearly private booth doors, except for the one in the middle section. There's nothing there.
Right. So, but there's a walkway.
There are doors
to the edge. Okay,
There's
so
it's
like
once you go through...
so hallway, solid wall, or are there cross walkways between the booths?
There are a couple cross walkways that go out to the still nicer than nosebleed seating, but not private box seating. It's on the same level. You just don't get like service to your booth or anything.
So if I walk out to the edge on the left-hand side of the booth with no doors, is there, like, if I kind of look around the corner, is there a 4th wall there, or is it open in the front?
Sorry, when you say 4th wall, in what direction?
A front wall,
this?
like facing the stage. Is there a 4th wall, or like
stage?
one-way mirror sort of situation?
There are the 2 hallways on either side of where this like kind of invisible booth is, and you can look around and see the stage out there from those. Right. But the wall in the middle is just solid.
Right. Wait.
Like so.
The wall.
He's asking if he can break the 4th wall.
So there's a back wall that faces the hallway. There's a wall on either side, and then in the front there's a 4th solid wall, or.
Oh, like you've already gone through to the edge of where like the balcony seats would be, and you're looking back.
Yes.
To see if there's a wall there. Gotcha.
Yes.
Elevated up about, head height above you, you do see that it opens up into like a booth up there.
Okay. Is there anyone currently visible inside?
There is a man. Excuse me. There is a man standing over at the edge. Clearly not a hut. He's a human. He's got dark hair and well cropped, closely, kind of close to the scalp. Standing there wearing a nice like black full length robe, just kind of hands behind his back, overlooking the crowd below.
Okay. Let me just check a few things really quickly. Super play. This is gonna do what I want to. Do it. Okay. I'm gonna approach him as close as I can. Kind of get close to the stage and wave up at him. Hey,
Sure.
excuse me.
He doesn't look at first, but after a second, he'll turn down and just kind of look at you, just cock an eyebrow.
You happen to have the time? I'm supposed to change out these liquids every couple of hours. I need, I don't have a watch on me.
I believe if you ask one of the attendants, they'll be able to provide you with such mundane things.
Alright, well. Thanks for the hospitality. And he's gonna, he's gonna head back into the hallway.
Okay.
And, I'd like to feel along the wall as I go and see if there are any ridges that aren't, like, visible to the eye.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Come on, dice.
So you don't feel any ridges as you keep going along. You do get back to the rear section where it's like concessions and lounge seating and stuff. And you kind of keep feeling along the wall, and once you get right to the middle of it, you do start to feel a vibration coming from the other side of it. And you can tell that there is something that is clearly moving up and down, like probably some kind of lift through it. But in particular, you also notice that it doesn't just make a single stop. It's not just like wherever it starts and then it gets up to this level. You can tell that it's constantly in operation and that there's some other location that it stops off at.
I would like to use this ability now.
Read it. Good. Oh, I already read that. The ability is called On Off.
Yep. You
turn off whatever is causing that vibration.
You do so, and the vibration stops. There's a bit of a you can actually even kind of hear the screech of metal grinding against metal on the other side of it.
I will just keep walking, and you know what? I'm gonna see if I'm gonna feel some of the other walls and see if any of them have the same vibration.
Sure. You don't feel that same vibrate. I'll just keep going with that same investigation check. You can tell that this is pretty clearly localized to this specific section.
All right. Don't think that I have. Don't think that this would. No, that's specifically something else. Yeah, I think that I will. Just sort of move back out and start towards the stairs as casually as possible.
Sure. Where are you intending to go? Because I assume we'll jump back to Umbrin to see what his plan is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reconnect with him. I'm gonna try to disappear into the crowd as I do so.
And definitely by this point, you would be getting that communication that Umbrin sent out right before we jumped over.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, if you two want to reconnect, you can just meet back up.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm headed your way now. I think I may have rattled a cage. We'll see.
All right. Anything you want to do while he's moving about, Umbrin, or should we just jump to when you two reconnect?
I'm not going to go far from these gambling tables, but I just want to see if there's like a high rollers booth or something where important people might be.
Sure. You get the sense that they would not be located in this area. This is more of just a way for Zintar to fleece people out of more money than they've already given. They
gotta respect a good fleecing.
You figured that would probably be withheld to like private booth areas for where the high rollers would be.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. In my equipment, I do have weighted chance cubes.
Sure.
Are the chance cubes? Are they particularly like? I guess I'm assuming mine are the red blue ones from like that are just basically a 50-50 from Phantom Menace. Is that what they're using at this sort of dice table or no?
This one they do, but it involves a set of like 6 cubes instead of just tossing 2. Seems like a lot of the betting is based around how many of them are going to turn up blue and how many are going to turn up red for this particular one that you're at.
That's an awfully simple game. I'll have to fleece him back some. I'm assuming Dredd told me about whereabout he was, at least that he was upstairs. I will look for the stairs and kind of try to.
Okay. You know that the stairs were back towards the front. I'll just drag you both to where you will meet up.
Did you say there was an elevator, by the way, Dave?
You have not seen an elevator.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
Well,
there you go.
Somewhere we can discuss, or is this as good a place as any?
Tell me, it's not like there's a crowd like cheering right now that we could discuss deep within. Is it noisy enough in here that you think people would not overhear us, or?
Somebody not trying to actively listen in on whatever you're saying wouldn't pick up on what you're talking about if you talk quietly. Beyond that, you'd have to try to figure out if somebody's watching you to determine if you're completely like alone or not, basically.
I'll say this, I found nothing but a very enthusiastic fan of the opening act down here.
Well,
So if you have a better place, then that's better than what I got.
I think I may have found the tunnel. Unfortunately, the only way in is either through the other end or by climbing up into the box and working your way down from there.
Where's the box?
Second floor, dead center, best seat in the house.
Let's go do that.
Well, there's a guy guarding the box, so you're gonna have to talk your way in. And he.
I lean into Drod. You know our motto: no witnesses.
We all just here to find like a way in and out, right? Like we're not here to make noise.
We have Harry Johnson and Kiba here. We're gonna make noise. And I didn't weld pimp rings onto this magic hand for nothing.
Kiba, what was the plan after we planted the bomb again?
Here, Jack, we'll get over it. We'll get over to what you guys are up to after we finish over here.
Liz, all right. Maybe this is a haste.
You know,
we don't have to kill him. I'm just not great at talking my way into stuff.
You know what? It's your mission. If it goes tits up because we're making too much noise, that's not my problem. Just know I may not be within line of sight when that happens.
All right. Well, what do you know about the guy that's up there? So maybe I can craft a plan. I'm not good at talking all the time, but I have a special skill of lying to people.
Well, he's really not a people person. Not a big friend of the common man. I think, just overall rich douchebag sort of status seems to sum it up.
I hate him already.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Wouldn't even give me the time of day. Literally.
Well, I'd say it's like 9:04 p.m.
I don't know, watch.
All of that, and you don't have a watch. Your body is a machine, and you don't have a watch.
Oh wait, that's right. And he pops that heads-up display into one of his eyes, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right." I'll just keep it off because it's
Alright.
so distracting usually.
Yeah, it's about
Here's
it's like about 8 p.m. give or take, if however you translate that into Star Wars time.
Oh, Dave, wouldn't you hate if I took Keen Mind in this game as
Yes,
well?
I would.
Anyway,
all right. Here's my thought. Okay, Dave, can I use a fate point to retroactively in my forgery have just put whatever I put as his fake name on his ticket, Doctor in front of it?
Sure.
And- Okay,
I'll allow it.
I'm not doing it yet. I'm just wondering the scope of my fate point usage.
Gotcha.
Here's my plan. I say that you are Zintar's personal physician, and you need access to that booth.
Dredd just
Plan.
looks at all of the tubes and mechanical parts to him and the giant mask covering his face. Yeah, I look real healthy. It'll work, I'm sure.
Doctors don't have to be healthy to be doctors. Like, with everything that I assume happened to you, like, you should be dead, so... Yeah.
And you said,
By the way, we're gonna have to get into that at some point.
What are you talking about, man? Yeah.
I can put the right words, but sometimes fate just doesn't align with the words that I'm saying.
Alright, well, yeah, sometime we will have to talk about that. And, I guess for now it's as good a plan as any.
And meanwhile, while I'm talking to him, gesticulating, if he's not going for it, robot hand.
Yeah, that works.
Because we need to be in there.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Other option is I did turn off something in the tunnel. If they can't figure it out, I could use my magic hands to turn it back on again.
Oh, well, we could just say, like, you're a technician sent to... Yeah, I mean, why'd you bury the lead on that one? We could just say you're a technician come to fix the lift.
I mean, we don't want to lie to them if they already know how to do it themselves. That just comes off as blatantly, obviously, trying to set ourselves up to get inside. So I think...
How long ago did you turn it off? Because, like, if they haven't had a technician out yet, you'd be the first on the scene.
A few minutes
Nobody
ago.
would know.
I mean, I literally turned it off and came right back here.
Alright, so let's go try and do that instead of the doctor thing. Doctor thing is less believable.
You know what? Let's keep the doctor thing in, like, the back pocket, just in case.
Alright, so your technician... Dredd. Wait, we should have a different name for you.
I'm...
Technician Jeremy.
Technician Jeremy. I don't like that name. That sounds like a gross name.
It's a first name and not a last name.
Oh, okay. So Jeremy. I don't know.
Jeremy Poop.
Here, while you guys figure out what your cover stories are going to
Jeremy.
be, let's go ahead and hop on over to the backdoor team. So jump into the other side of the compound. There we go. I think we should be all in there now. For you guys, you'd be down towards the bottom left of the vastness of things. Yeah, your Alo has just disappeared. But in front of you, you see a large round building, not too tall, especially compared to most other buildings you've seen in the area. And in front of you, you see a large set of doors that could slide, but otherwise there are no windows or anything on this like metal structure.
Okay. So we planted the bomb. Now what?
That was our only job. They don't tell us to do anything else. We all have comm links, don't we? So we could just
Yes.
call them.
Yes.
Yeah, they even used it to get in touch with us. So.
Alright, Misa use a comm link and call them. Hello, this is Kiba.
So yeah, while the two of you are back there, this is when you're standing around the gambling tables, kind of just trying to talk discreetly to each other.
Oh, hey, it's 7:55 right now.
Kiba. I mean, testicles.
Oh yeah, your
where
code
are
name,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, where? How's it going over there, testicles?
We supplant the bomb, but we don't know what to do now. You want us to come in? Do something?
I mean, look for the underground prisoners. Well, we think it's underground. Look for the prisoners. Search the compound a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you
supposed to-
guys have access to all the behind the scenes, so also maybe don't shout about, planting bombs.
Oh, speaking of which, when are
I
we
should look
supposed to?
around first.
Speaking of which, when are we supposed to, press the button?
We're not. We're giving that to our employer for when they plan their... Or in case it gets really bad and we need an escape route ASAP. But the idea is to give it to our employer so they can proceed with their mission, which is to, get the prison.
Okay, so we're just looking around. We're not causing any trouble yet, or at least we're not supposed to be.
I mean, that is the plan.
Good to know. Okay.
Listen, I got a feeling when trouble's to be had, Harry Johnson will show up right on time to do that. But until then, let's keep a low profile.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Be smart, be safe, and stop shouting about bombs.
Oh, stop shouting about the bombs. Okay.
Can I get both Kiba and R5 to give me a perception check?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Traded one out for another.
Perception.
Okay.
Perception, not persuasion, but we'll take the 19 on die
wait,
anyway.
fuck.
Yeah, is your perception better than your persuasion?
Just what's your modifier?
Actually, no.
I-
My persuasion is worse. That would be a 18 if that was the case.
Oh, so your perception is worse.
My perception is worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yes, that is the
Tracks.
case. You do, so you get an 18. So, yeah, down from the south. I mean, 18 is still enough to see. They're a little ways away. You guys have been standing here for like a minute or two, maybe. But you do see approaching about 50 feet away a pair of guards walking your direction.
We should. Go.
Kiba, you don't notice them. Your one eye is focused in a different direction at this point in time. So,
Forgot one of his eye stars was non-functional.
We should probably get into the hangar like right now before we have to answer any questions. So let's go. Let's go.
A question about what?
About what we're doing here, why we're here.
We're here
anything
to
that
plant
might-
the bomb.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be talking about the bomb to the guards. Let's go.
Okay, then, okay. Kiba's gonna go to the door.
okay.
I like the idea that the anachronism Okie Dokie made it to.
Yeah, made it through. So yeah, you both
Even in the
approach
movies
door.
it did.
That's true. So both of you, you approach the door. and it opens in front of you. And as you step through, you enter into what appears to be a control room. And there are all the blue spots there are windows looking out into a pretty vast open space. There are also 5 Deveranian workers stationed at the different parts of the control panel in here. Deveranians are the ones that kind of look like traditional devils, like with the horns that you see in the cantina. There's one standing in the middle of this kind of circular console. Seems to be the one in charge giving directions, and all of them turn and look at the two of you. What are you doing?
Is this a better place for us to be?
Nope.
If you don't show me your credentials, I would have to call the security. This is the one.
Oh, we
speaking
got the
of
credentials.
Yep.
Kiba pulls out his card, his forged card.
All right.
Misa Tetsa Dickles.
Yes.
R5's credentials just like shoot out of one of the ports and just land on the floor.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And then he's going to check those out to see if he's able to see through the ruse. Whisper roll. I mean, yes, these are valid credentials to be in the power plant, but what does that mean when you come to my hangar? Is there some...
Oh, it is not at the power plant?
No.
Oh, we get lost. Sorry, we go you give us direction to the power plant, please.
How exactly did you get onto Zintar's grounds without knowing where the power plant is? Seems strange for one who works there to not know.
We saw new hires.
We had to do orientation from work from home, so just kind of still getting used to things.
I'm gonna need both of you to give me deception checks, please.
Oh no.
Does this guy even speak binary?
He seems to understand it.
And can I use a temporary boost?
Yeah, he works in the hangar. Sorry, what was that, Jack?
Okay, that's fair.
I was gonna ask if I could use temporary boost.
Oh no.
Here.
Do I have to use...
Here, Jack, before you get into that, Jackie, what were you saying about your temporary what?
I was gonna ask if I could use my temporary boost. That's
a tech power, right?
Yes.
You theoretically could, but it will be very obvious to him that you are using some kind of technology for this particular moment.
So, for a clarification on fate points, do you have to announce that before you make the roll?
I'm ruling it for fate points. For anybody, guys. Okay, so for anybody out there watching who doesn't know, kind of yanking in this fate point system from the Fantasy Flight Star Wars one, where basically the crew has a collective pool of fate points that we generate before the session begins, and they can spend those to either introduce like minor facts into the game, or they can use it to help their die rolls. For this, what we're doing is that if you call that you want to use a fate point beforehand, you can roll at advantage. But if you get your roll before the DM gives you the results of it, like pass or fail, you can choose to re-roll, but you have to keep the new result. So that is how that will go.
Can you tell everyone what you just rolled?
I rolled a natural 1.
He sure did.
This is bad.
Oh, and then Kiba rolled a natural 2, modified to a 4, but neither of those are particularly great. So, all right.
The DC isn't 4 for this?
Do I have the opportunity to use fate points
You
at
do
this
it.
point?
Yes, as I said, you can, after rolling before the result is told, you can choose to re-roll. You have to accept whatever the new number is. It's not just rolling at advantage and taking the higher of the two.
Do we both
take
need to
that.
succeed, or just one of us?
You'll find out.
Jack.
Do it
Jack,
roll.
If one
At
of
this point, you deserve to be in jail.
Oh.
so what I was gonna do is if one of you had like significantly beat his insight and the other one just barely failed, then like it basically would have
Wow.
averaged out, and that would have been. So
I mean, yeah, that's just
Jackie,
roll
would
the
you
dice.
like to use a fate point, or are you
God.
are you good with that?
Please,
Wait, I
we
thought
need.
that was his-
Wasn't
we
that
could
the fate
probably
point?
use at least one
No,
success.
Jackie.
Wasn't
Didn't he roll a natural one?
Oh,
No,
against
Jackie.
Jackie.
Right.
Can I should have said this before the game, but as a point of order, it's really good if we announce what we got as our rolls audibly.
Yeah.
Yes. So go ahead. Going forward, announce whatever your role is. You're like, oh well, I got a blank.
Especially the GM whisper rolls.
And for
Nice try,
clarification,
Nice try.
Alright,
I just
thought
rolled
it is
2
worth
natural ones in a row. That happened.
Yes. So not Jack, but Jackie for on Kiba's sake. Would you like to use a fate point, or are you going to stick with the 4?
I mean, at this point, what could possibly be gained? You know,
I mean, I'm rolling for his insight, so it's not like a set DC beforehand. So
I mean,
if you
we
average out
still
to
have
higher
one
than
guy
his
on the
rolls.
inside, at the very least, you know.
All right, sure, I'll do it.
Jack, it's like, you know,
Okay.
golden unicorn, except this one's shit brown.
Oh,
I rolled a 5,
You sure did.
which is one better than what I rolled last time. So there you go.
Indeed.
It was an improvement.
So he looks at you both. See him just kind of cock his head. The power plant is out through the door and back to the west. Large building. Can't miss it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Sorry to bother you. We go now. Bye.
Good to know. Yep. Just happy misunderstanding. Let's go.
He just gives you a grin and turns back to his console.
We need.
The rest of you, get back to work.
Kiba's just gonna walk backwards, not even turn around, just walk backwards out of the door.
All right.
That looks even less natural.
I assume R5 is
No.
following.
Yep.
We so fine, they no suspect a thing.
So yeah, you guys step out. You're outside now. The doors slide shut behind you.
Okay, so if we so wanna go in there, we got to kill all of them. So maybe we find different door.
Different door. Any door other than that one. Just keep moving.
Misa have grenades though. We could throw in there, blow them all up.
Not yet. Not like if we hit the button, then we can use grenades. Until then, no grenades.
It begins.
See, Misa good at walking quiet like, but Misa not good talk to people. This is hard.
Yeah. Imagine when people can't even speak binary. Yes, this is hard. We gotta figure this out, though.
Okay. Are there any other doors around?
You don't see any other doors from right here. Do you want to where do you want to look for other doors?
I mean, and so basically we've got the power plant not necessarily on the map, but just behind us, and the shadow is just the rest of the compound.
So the top left of the screen for you, that's where the power plant is.
Okay.
Over to the east is just the outer wall, and like the hatching stuff is just the outer area. Zintar's palace is southwest of you, and there is a garden due south and a garden due west. Like nice little hedge maze type thingy.
And for what we figured out during the casing of this place, do we know, like, is there much else outside of here compared to the actual palace, or?
Well, this right now is the casing of the place. You know that there is a fairly large, just empty zone between the palace walls and any of like the apartments or the various more kind of industrial buildings in the surrounding area. Yeah, so that's what's on the other side of the walls. There's a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing, and then some distance past that, the rest of the team.
Well, they're all inside the walls.
Oh. Okay.
So, where are you guys looking somewhere in particular, or what do you want to do?
Well, I guess we could look up to the north.
Sure. So if you're just gonna like look around the actual hangar itself, I'll just jump to telling you. You start circling around, and you do not see any other doors on the ground level leading into the hangar. And then the walls just kind of like there are occasionally like a guard or two that will walk along the top of the wall outside. But they're all of their attention seems to be focused outwards and not looking at what the two of you are up to at this
And
point.
when we were in the hangar, we didn't see any additional ships or.
You only
passages.
got as far as the door on the entrance, and
Okay.
there were some windows looking out, and you could tell that it went down, but you didn't see anything else. You just kind of saw like a big empty space.
Alright.
And yeah, then you complete your circling of the hangar, and you don't see any of that in the So that's what you find.
Alright, so I'll just send a message out over the comm link, just to the rest of the group.
Mhm.
Okay. We found a hangar. Don't think we're gonna be let back in anytime soon.
Oh, we could get back in. Just no quiet.
Yeah, pretty much what he said. Any suggestions from here, or should we just try to regroup?
Are we getting a response, or is this assumed to be
Yeah.
something
No,
we'll handle on our side?
So actually, that is a good time to jump back over to the other side. Real quick, before we move over, though, could I get... let's go with Jack. Can you roll me a d20? Please.
Oh boy. Well, fingers crossed. That's not good.
Okay.
What number is it, Jack?
That's a 6.
That's a
There
6.
we go.
So that is as you are standing there, you do see down off to the south another pair of guards approaching. They seem to be more directly walking towards the two of you. And we're gonna jump back over to the other side, but first, let's go and take a real quick break. So slight, step back in time to when you both last communicated with them from down on at the tables. So yeah, we're back over in the concert hall. You two have not quite left the gambling table area, but you've at least gone through all your discussion of potential planning and whatnot, and fake names, and had a little bit of communication with the backdoor team before they went into the hangar.
Oh.
All right. So Jeremy, the technician, gonna go fix the lift. That's up next to the rich jerk, Jude.
Yeah, that's right.
The important thing is just to keep moving towards our objective. I don't care what he says. Move towards the objective while I'm talking. Even if I'm deceiving, even if he's not falling for my deception, we keep moving towards him. And at that point, if he's seriously like, get out, and then we got to do something physical. I don't want to do something physical, but if we do have to do something physical, it's best to be within slapping distance.
Oh, yeah, that works. Let's give it a try, I suppose. Is there anything else electronic around here?
Oh, I mean, tons of electronic stuff. I mean, most of the gambling tables are run by droids. There's just, various things that you would have in a building, like various service panels they're well sealed, but they're, where they are.
Do I see, like, pull in case of fire switches anywhere?
You do not, actually.
Oh.
Fire and safety regulations are not a requirement on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, I will. I'll keep an eye out for, yeah, I just want to keep an eye out for, like, any kind of, I don't know. Are the doors electronic? Or are they just push doors?
They're all sliding doors that you've encountered. So they're all electronic,
Oh, you give me such a gift. The second we exit the amphitheater to head over to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm gonna save this. Once we enter the staircase, I would like to, and start going up the stairs, I would like to on off the doors behind us.
Okay. They are all currently still open. The opening band has finally finished their set, but people are still filtering in. So are you wanting to close the doors, or?
Yes, I would like to turn on the part of them that closes the doors.
Okay.
Just so we're aware, we're closing off our exit, right? Like,
I can open it up if we need it.
Okay.
Also, unless if I'm mistaken, it doesn't actually prevent anyone from just turning it back on or off. It just turns it on or off.
Correct.
So.
Wait, are you using a technical cantrip on this?
Maybe. Why?
I don't have any spells, so I don't have a leg to stand on, but I hope you have something way cooler in case we need it.
Oh, I got stuff. Don't worry, I got stuff.
Good. I don't. I left my blaster back on the ship.
So you guys proceed outside and loop back into the stair area. I assume you want to get at least a couple steps away before closing the door.
Yeah, is there like I want to get around the railing and then just sort of wave my hand and the doors
Yeah.
will then
You're able
close.
to do that. You would, I believe you probably would be noticed unless you're trying to be discreet about it. So
I would love to try to be discreet about it.
So I would say sleight of hand, please.
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to assist? Never mind. He's
Woo!
got-
Natural 20.
Not.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
The chat does not say natural 20. The
13.
dice says natural 20.
Okay.
Roll 20. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You
That's,
cheeky little piece of software. This
That
came
is-
the day. You know, earlier today I was reading an article where they were like, yeah, we're going to optimize Roll20 and make some of the features work better. And I was like, I hope so.
Here we are.
Here we
What
are.
what are you thinking to
Rather
try to
than
do to help with this sleight of hand?
Let's like,
What
like I said,
what is Umbrin doing? To try to-
what is
trying
Umbra
to
doing?
yeah.
assist in he's gonna gesticulate wildly with his hands in hopes of a distraction.
Okay.
To maybe, just the fast movement, a predatory eye, like a guard or someone of violence would predatorily like focus on fast movement. So I'm just gesticulating like a magician,
Yes.
a close-up magician.
Nice. Give me a performance check.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm good at those.
I mean, if you're doing a trick, it could possibly be a different role, but you're just gesticulating.
What?
Wait.
No.
Okay, now I'm also.
Okay, roll 20 did this twice in a row. The
Here, go ahead
dice
and
says
do a
18.
test
The 3D
roll.
dice says 18.
We're gonna stick with what the chat says, but both of you guys do another
Yeah.
test roll just to see if that's
man.
a ongoing problem.
The chat says 6.
Yes.
So
but can you all
there's
just do a test roll?
an array of emotions.
Okay,
no,
that's.
Okay,
This is
I'll take
so
that one.
off.
something about your
This is so off.
something about that is just
Ah.
not doing what it's.
Okay.
You know,
So
Sam,
we're still gonna
more,
stick with-
Sam,
we're gonna
more
stick
and
with
more,
the-
I'm arguing in favor of finding a separate dice roller.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. But that was upsetting.
That is something.
I thought I did really well, and I did not.
So that is that the separate dice roller is something for a separate time. Let me go
Yeah.
ahead and roll a. I'll call it. Yeah, it'd probably be insight for him to roll. So, yeah, mine was also incorrect. Actually, nobody seems to notice Dread's motions. A few people give Umbrin, they give you a bit of a weird side eye because you just suddenly started flailing your arms around in the middle of a staircase that people are walking up. But that's about as far as it goes with that.
If their eyes are on me, that's what I wanted.
A couple people's eyes are on you, but nobody seems to notice Dread doing his thing, and the door is shut behind you guys.
Doesn't take a Jedi to do this sort of stuff.
Again, why are we talking about Jedi? I don't even think they're real.
You guys get a few more steps up the stairwell, and you hear the door open because they just pushed the open button on the other side of the door. But you did it. So you keep going up. You get to the second floor, and you can walk through. It doesn't seem like much has changed. There are fewer people sitting in the kind of nice lounge recliners that are in this initial hallway that goes along the backside of the building. Seems like people are starting to move in towards their seats to actually view the show. And you can definitely point out where the middle one is, that the booth that has no door that you can see.
Yeah,
You can
I'm gonna feel the
point that out.
wall for the vibrations again.
Yeah, you can, now that you know what to look for in terms of like trying to sense out a particular thing, you can feel the vibrations again.
Okay. Oh, they have reactivated the lift.
Alright. And activate it again?
I mean, I can, but then, us showing up a few seconds later is gonna seem a little freaky, right?
Alright, so we just go in and say that we're here to fix the fully active.
I'm not saying that we go in and
Lift.
say that we fix a fully active lift. I'm saying you talk to the guy while I deactivate the lift again, and we'll see what we can do.
Dave, I just want to check the limit of my scope of fate point
Okay.
abilities.
Okay.
Can I use a fate point to make this guy have a pacemaker?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No.
Just checking.
I'm
gonna-
Just checking.
No, it's not a bad idea.
Can we on off his pacemaker?
No, I'm not letting you use a fate point to basically just literally put an on-off switch on an NPC's life. That's not a...
Also, not
I
to
didn't
rain
think so,
Oh
but
dear.
not to rain on the parade, but it does say for on-off it needs to have like a switch that's easily accessible from the outside.
Yeah, it's a little more...
yeah, I did it all for the content.
Yeah.
I did it for the content. Okay, I just wanted to see everybody's reaction when I wanted to stop his heart with the.
Oh man, just Dread just looks at the person, they go, and then fall over.
Brett's just like, I can sense that your heart is weak. Off.
I got freaky mon powers.
All right, Dread, we gotta think creatively here. What else is in that room that you can on off, or do you have something better, possibly than on off, to get that guy confused?
No, I don't have any mon tricks if that's what you're thinking. I've got nothing that's quiet.
Last time you were in there, did you see anything else technical that you can on off from? I don't know. Can I guess that the range of this thing is like 60 feet?
Could I try to hack into... Could I try to scan for some kind of, like, control network using my wrist pad?
Sure. Yeah, I guess that's like technology check.
Okay.
Since you're funneling it through your wrist pad to see if you can pick up stuff that way.
There we go. Oh, it worked in my favor this time.
It's a
18
roller coaster every
is-
for a
time.
total
You
of
never
25.
I'm
Nice.
seeing two different numbers.
Dron has a plus 21 to technology.
Excuse me, who?
Right, sorry, I forgot you're undercover.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're able to very clearly see a control panel, but it is covered by a separate security panel. Looks like you would need to enter an access chip into it or do something of that nature to actually access what's behind it and utilize the stuff in there, but you do see it. It's actually over on the northeastern side, like the back of the building, rather than this side, but you can tell it like connects in with stuff.
Okay. Like, can I get access to the network remotely, or is that something I would have to be at the panel to do?
Do you have anything that would let you remotely access it, or otherwise it's definitely a physical link kind of access panel?
Yeah. Trying to figure out if this is.
God, I have a security kit that
Nothing
would be useful.
You're not here.
Nope, I'm not.
That would be very useful.
Incredibly
Let me
useful at this
check.
time.
Let me check the
Alas.
utility of a wrist pad in the system.
Okay.
Whosever idea it was to split this party is a dumbass.
I will take that compliment and run with it.
No, that was me. I did not. I'm pretty sure I was the one that I was mocking myself.
Wait, we actually have a contest over who wants to be the one who now apparently thinks of it as a bad
No,
idea.
Sam, I'm the dumbass.
I thought it was going to be 3 and 3. Now that there's only 4 people, it seems much less of a good idea.
Well, we're here anyway.
Here it is.
We're
Wrist
here
pad is a
where we
harness
are.
with an integrated data pad and hollow projector interface that fits on the forum, includes self. That's
4 or 5 years of a home game where nobody misses a session, and now we're down 2 people
okay.
on stream.
All I see there is an integrated data pad, so
Then no, it's that wouldn't inherently give you remote access.
notifications doesn't
Star
show
Wars is
anything about
definitely a
remote.
thing where most of the time you need direct access to stuff.
That's fair.
Can I use in the scope of fate points as far as introducing facts to the situation go? Is there a PA system?
I mean, they're just
that we could hack into?
Yeah. Either you can find like an office or it's behind the control panel. But yeah, there is a PA system.
Here.
All right. Red, could you possibly like set an announcement that there's some sort of noxious gas in the area and that everyone needs to evacuate?
How good are you at doing voices?
Well, if you can tell, I'm really good at a specific accent.
Well, because, I mean, I've got just the one, and it's pretty identifiable.
Listen to this. What are you on about? I'm British.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it was you. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you're gonna try to slice into the security panel and stuff in there?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. Do you guys have any particular, like, hacking equipment type stuff
I
on
have
you?
I have a slicer's kit, and I'm proficient with it.
That is just what you need. Give me a slicer's kit check, please.
Whew! 17 total, with a 10 on the die. Hey, it was accurate this time.
It's accurate this time.
There you go.
Yeah, you're able to. So
Good
you're
roll
able to
for me.
get through the outer panel. Able to kind of basically get in there, trick it into thinking you have proper access. Yeah, it's exposed to you. You can start manipulating the system from here.
Is there some kind of lockdown protocol?
Give me a. I would probably still say it's slicer's kit type stuff as you bust out your.
This is not what we discussed. We don't want lockdown. We
I
want
just want to
evacuation.
know. I just want to know what my options are before I make decisions.
Yeah, at this point you're just scanning through the system, trying to determine things. You don't
3 plus
find-
7 for 10.
You don't find any indication of a lockdown protocol.
Dread just out of nowhere goes, damn, no lockdown. So,
What lockdown? That's the worst thing. We want everybody out of here.
oh, right. Do I see any fire suppression controls? Any kind of like CO2 emitters or anything like that?
Yeah, you do find some. There is a basic fire suppression system in there.
Oh, that's good to know that.
Pretty easy.
You
pretty
wanted
easy to find that.
you wanted the PA system, yeah?
Yeah. If I could get the PA system, that would be great.
Oh, cool. And do I see access to the PA? Okay. If I connect to it, is there a microphone here or?
Yeah, there's a small microphone built into the panel.
Okay.
That you could.
Dredd will point that out to Umbrin, and then he will activate the PA and give Umbrin a silent thumbs up.
He leans in dramatically. Tries to put on his best protocol droid voice. Do not panic. A biological hazard has been detected in the theater and exit gate area.
At this exact
Please.
moment, I want to turn on the fire suppression.
Okay, you're able to do so.
Go ahead and continue, Sam.
Please proceed into the inside of Zintar the Hutt's palace. For protection, please do not panic. Everything is under control. Also, if you have the ability to contact your physician immediately, please do so as well. Do not panic. And I name the worst disease I can think of is completely curable.
Yes. So as you're doing that, foam starts spraying out of these tubes just start poking out of the walls and just start coating everything. And then you can tell that Dread's getting all self-satisfied. You start hearing that. You notice people are starting to look around and like kind of freak out a bit. But also,
oh damn! They found a new variant of that.
So as you are, as you're doing this, right as you finish doing the transmission, you do hear the voices of your friends coming over your comm link, which is also very quickly covered up by the very familiar sound of one of the Gamorrean guards approaching you, just like squealing and like kind of noises, and looks very agitated and is running directly towards you. What are you two gonna do about it?
Towards us two or them two?
Towards you two.
Us two. Okay, is this just open hallway or are we in a room?
You're in the middle of like a big open section right now.
Okay, cool. I would like to try to. How close are they?
That's a valid question.
About 50 feet away at this point.
Run. And yeah, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I'm gonna start running towards the Gamorrean guard.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Flame Sweep.
Okay. So for that, let's see. Let's go ahead and have you two roll initiative with this guy to see order of operations. But Sam, you had something before?
Not before, but when I roll for initiative, I get to move 30 feet.
Yes, you do.
Just when it happens. So I am going to...
Here, just for the sake of being able to show where you are, I'm going to put you both over in this section. It's basically the same size space between like the wall to your southwest and then the outer, like exterior wall of the building to the northeast. And the Gamorrean is charging in from down here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's see how. Let me make sure I've got the right distance away from you two. Come on, ruler. Okay, ruler's not cooperating. That's fine. I can count.
Roll 20 is the greatest foe we've ever faced.
Actually, just the whole thing froze up. I'm gonna refresh roll 20. But yes, so Sam, you can move Umbrin before, I guess, the initiative roll and stuff. Right?
Just so I'm clear, I can see Drod going that direction.
Oh yeah, he has said run, and he starts charging. You can basically just choose to do what you want to do.
Okay. Then I will be 30 feet right up in this Gamorrean's face.
Okay.
Which is going to be very bad for me if I don't outroll him initiative.
Here, let me just make sure I've got 5, 10, 15.
Oof, that's very average.
10, 15,
there I am.
25.
Yeah. Hey,
30.
slightly more average than me.
Sorry, he was. Sorry, Sam. You may want to change your plan on that.
Either.
He was further. He was further away. So let me move him to where he was supposed to be. That's what I was trying to count out to where he should be, and then roll 20 froze. So you might want to move back to where you were before you charge up, so I can give you an accurate thing to base your choice off of. So you're there. So it's 5, 10, 15.
Also, did not have my token selected.
25, 30, 35.
It's a lot harder to remember on this end of it. And the DM, very easy to say. Remember to put token into initiative order. I forgot.
It's okay. The turn order wasn't there anyway, so.
Why the heck is... Yeah, I was not actually ready for it. Why is it not letting me click? Okay.
This technical difficulty brought to you by... No one. Well, roll 20, but...
Roll 20 is not sponsoring this stream.
This technical difficulty brought to you by Roll 20. Roll 20, we will stop complaining about you if you sponsor us.
Brought to you by a combination of Roll 20 and our own hubris.
50. Okay, so that's how far away he was from you guys.
Okay.
So here, I'll just go ahead and add you both into the turn order.
I was like right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna. Actually, I'm gonna just be here instead. Just 5 feet back
Okay.
from where I was.
Sounds good. And then let me just go ahead and roll for.
Oh, so wait.
Sky.
So did we get some amount of movement before initiative, or are we just where we were?
I'll give you 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
It's just as you're starting to
Yes.
charge in. Yeah, that's just when it's like, oh, okay, things are
Okay.
properly happening, and we need to act. We need to act accordingly. So, do 20 for
I'm just using an ability called I have a bad feeling about it.
Oh,
Ooh.
he rolled bad. You guys can just type in your, initiative.
Oh, we can.
I believe you should be able to at least.
How lovely.
How lovely indeed.
Oh, that's
As long as you're in the
most
initiative in the first
lovely.
place. Yeah. There you go.
Smashing Marianne. So,
Delicious.
What are we doing?
well, I was doing a wild thorn base.
I have no
Yeah, are
idea.
you not doing Tim Curry?
Are you talking about accents or what our grand strategic plan here is?
Oh, that went out the window a while ago. So let's go ahead and
Yeah.
speaking of, Umbrin, you are up first.
I
shouted run,
Right.
and that is as far as I got before initiative started.
Yep,
I'm gonna get up here and I am going to try and give him a backhand.
go for it.
Let's see how this goes. 105?
Yeah, roll some damage.
I would like to. Oh shit! I don't have sneak attack, do I?
If there's any way you can get
Yeah, you don't have an ally
I
within
don't.
range. You don't have advantage, so
Yeah.
nope. Unless if it, no, because you still need to at least have advantage or have an ally even, and then the finesse weapon thing is just a added layer of. It also has to be that. So, nope,
All
no
right.
sneak attack.
Then I will just do the damage
Go for it.
I can.
That's what you got.
Imp hand! 6. I just backhand him a ringed cybernetic hand.
He barely seems to notice it.
That's not
Anything else for Umbrin?
I guess I have 5 more feet of movement to move onto this side of him in case. You know what? Bonus action.
Bonus action.
It's not good when I have to look it up. Bonus action. You know, I'm gonna bonus action. Before I do that 5 feet, I'm gonna bonus action disengage
Okay,
and go right there instead.
sure. That can be done. That's it. I assume.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Dread.
I fucked up.
Over to
Alright,
you,
I'm
sir.
gonna move exactly 25 feet here, and I'm going to, like I said, cast Flame Sweep at him.
Sure. What is that? Dex save? Yeah.
That is a Dex save.
Okay. Shocker. He doesn't have proficiency in dexterity saves. Who'd have thought a giant pig man wouldn't have proficiency in dex saves? Okay, rolling secretly for myself. Oh damn! Wait, nope. Roll 20 lied to me. No, he fails.
Woo! 3d6 fire damage.
Yes.
Wait, is it called fire damage in this system? It is
Yeah.
called fire damage in this
Yeah, it's
system.
just-
He takes 7 fire damage.
I mean, he technically feels it slightly more.
And then I am going to juke in the other direction as Umbra.
Just because I have watched Star Wars, these guys don't necessarily usually have armor on.
Correct. He's not wearing armor.
Okay.
I imagine their
So-
skin might have some form of protective qualities.
No, that wasn't my my intent. I'm just
Oh,
wondering
okay.
if a titty twister would be in order or not. I have a robot hand, and a titty twister with a robot hand, a little bit more effective.
And then I'll just shout to Umbrin, keep running!
Alright.
All right, and
What?
so let's see. We'll move on to his turn. You know what? You both did something to him, so let's see who he wants to go for. All right. Unfortunately, Umbrin, the dice have chosen you, sir. So he's going to move this way,
That's
and
Dang
I
it.
am going to have to request that you make a defense roll, please, as he just winds up his vibro axe and starts just swinging it towards you.
Oh, Vibro Axe. Okay. That's
Thank you for your request. I will comply.
Your compliance is appreciated.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
I saw the damage reduction first as 1, and I was like,
One. Yeah, no, you're able to just like barely kind of sidestep his swing, and it just kind of clatters into the floor next to you. And believe it or not, he does not have multi-attack. So we're back up to your turn now.
okay. Well, since Drod said run, I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I wish you were. I swear.
It's not life.
Drod, I wish you were. I wish you were closer to me. All right. As part of my attack, I will. I will do a angle exploit. So I need to make a perception check versus his sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And if I beat his contested thing, then he has disadvantage on his next attack. Perception. 14.
7.
Alright, so he has disadvantage on his next thing. That's part of my attack as I backhand him again.
All right, so disadvantage on next attack. Gotcha.
Yep. 26.
Yeah,
Take
that
that.
hits. Roll some damage.
Roll that 4. That's 8 slapping damage.
All right. Once again,
Then I
he
will.
barely seems to notice it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I will bonus action disengage and go 1.
Swing!
30? What? I'm gonna put that table between me.
Sure. Yeah, each of those are tables, and you can't. I mean, you could like climb over them, but they definitely are physical things there.
That table between.
All right.
That's it.
Sweet. Then we are on to Dread's turn.
Yep.
I'm assuming Umbrin's
right.
token will update on my screen at some point.
Yeah, it's updated on mine. I'm gonna run right next to him,
Sure.
and as I hit this space, I'm gonna kind of lightly drag my fingers across his cheek and cast minor defibrillation.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a melee tech attack.
I swear I had this somewhere. Here it is.
Ooh.
Ooh!
That is a
nice.
natural 20.
20!
Roll
So
that,
that's 4d10.
roll that damage, baby.
Stop his pacemaker.
Really leaning for that, aren't you?
I really want that
Oh,
pacemaker.
23 points of lightning damage.
He feels that one for sure.
Ugh.
No doubts there. Everything else was light tickles. This one, you hear just like
Oh,
just
God.
squealing noise, feeling it kind of like shivers whatever organs you have left inside your body.
We're making that bacon over there, buddy.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna finish my movement, but as I start to exit his melee range, I'm gonna say, this was not meant to involve you. Do not pursue us. And try to get out of his range.
Anything to disengage, or do I
I
need a defense
have
roll?
nothing that I could use. Give me
Yeah, give me a
what
defense
you
roll.
got.
Defense roll, please.
His attack is at disadvantage, so does that make the defense roll at advantage?
Correct.
Oh, shoot. Here, I'll roll a second one.
Do it.
I forgot to set it to advantage.
Well, you
22.
you got a 22. You're just slippery enough. He can't make contact with you.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is my movement.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Are you right here? Or I assume that's you. I don't even know.
Yes, I'm right there. I'm where the orange circle just pinged.
Okay, because that all is not updating on my end at the moment, but for some reason when I mouse around, I can see the icon that indicates where you are. So I'm going to wait to refresh until after the guard takes his turn. So you're right there. He's going to charge up on you. He moves next to you, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
he's right behind me. He's on my tail.
It's very distracting for me not actually being able to see where the tokens are. But anyway, he's going to charge in, and as he starts running up towards you, you see he actually starts to foam at the mouth. He's like, you've enraged him at this point in a way that it makes you feel like he really has eyes for you.
That was the opposite effect I wanted. All right.
So I'm going to need a defense roll at disadvantage, please.
Okay. Second one coming up. That'll be a 7.
Yeah, that one, that will hit. So, let's see if I did this correctly when setting this up.
4.
There you go. That's, so yeah, 16 points of kinetic damage for you.
That it will be.
Reduced by 2 to 14.
Ooh. Oh, you're right.
So, yeah, that's what he's able to do. And that's it for him. So then we're on to Umbrin Boone's turn.
Well, at least he is with 5 feet ally, so I'm gonna run up and gonna backhand him again.
Yeah. Attack roll.
I don't have anything to stealth behind, do I? Like, even if I went behind this table, I could. There's no table there. That's just because we're the lower level.
Correct. There are like things around, but nothing really that could. Actually, there is a like 10 feet to the east of where the Gamorrean is standing. There is technically a couch you could like duck behind and would break line of sight. You just kind of would have to circle around him. Like it's sitting right there, actually. So if you were able to circle around there, you could get cover for a sec, but...
Would it take my full movement, or just let me know how much movement I would like to do?
Let's see, because you would have to go... It probably would be full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20... Yeah, 30 feet would put you with the couch between you and him.
No, I don't want to hide from him. I want to stealth and then attack. If I can't stealth and then attack,
yes, 30.
then I will just...
Well, that's what I was saying. Hiding and stealth. You'd have to. It's 30 feet to get somewhere that you can get cover and break line of sight long enough to roll a stealth check, and then you still would have to move another 10 feet to get back to him from there.
All right, I'll bonus action hide.
Okay, so you're moving over there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm moving over there, using my full movement to hide behind the couch. Stealth at 25.
Okay, so you move then over to here. I'll put like a little block where that couch is.
Oh, on the right side. Sorry.
Yes,
I went west.
You went west.
My favorite direction is west.
Here then, let's do that.
I zigged when I should have zagged.
Couch is right there.
All right. Okay, and then I will, returning route, I will come up against him so that I can backhand him at advantage.
How far is he moving?
Advantage.
I'm assuming 25 is more than his passive perception.
Yeah. How far is your movement?
Maybe I misunderstood. I thought you said 30 feet that I could come up.
I said it was 30
around
feet.
him.
I said you had to move 30
Okay.
feet to get somewhere where you could get cover and break line of sight. So
Okay.
you would have
I
had. I
misunderstood.
presumed you had to use your full movement to get there. If you want to undo that, then totally feel free.
Yeah, I misunderstood because I thought you meant 30 feet to get there and then get to a place where I could hit him.
No.
Yeah, it would have
30
been
to-
45 feet to get to where
Yeah.
you needed to be there.
Yeah. My theater of the mind is not quite theatrical enough.
Yes.
So I'm just going to run up and not stealth at
Okay.
all and just slap him again with my backhand.
All right, go for it.
Normal roll. You know what? I'm going to use a fate point because I'm going to.
Do it.
Ooh.
19.
19.
Yeah, the dice
Could've
shows
been-
on there.
19 hits.
Yeah.
All right. So sneak attack is going to fire.
Correct.
That is just the regular damage, and then I get it's 36. Character sheet's super.
It should be 3d6, I believe.
So 17 total to hit him.
All right, nice.
Yep. And yeah, I can confirm it's 3d6.
Yeah.
Well, good.
And so that was 10 feet to get to him. I'm just stay right. I'm gonna stay right there. Stay right there. And
And
hit me next if he wants.
All right,
that was a particularly spicy backhand.
Dread, your turn.
Yeah, how's he looking health-wise? Like, roughly?
Looks like he could still take a good number of hits with the average damage you guys have been doing.
So, I am going to just
Those Gamorreans are tanky bastards.
run. I'm not even going to disengage. I'm just going to try to move 30 feet.
All right, well, go ahead and give me a defense roll at disadvantage, please.
Red. Running.
Nope, 11 will hit.
That's an 11. Yep. Yep.
So he does.
Giving him full access to his reactions.
He was going to
Swings.
attack me on my turn, or he was going to attack me on his turn. And
Spins around and
I
does 17
am
kinetic damage to you.
down. All right.
Oh.
And as you start to try to run away, you fall unconscious to the ground.
There was no answer to that situation where I didn't go down.
Well, now he gets to attack on his turn as well as just on your turn.
Well, yeah.
So,
This is true. However, he turns his attention towards the other person who keeps running in and slapping him, seeing that his first target has dropped. So
hi. Hi.
give me a defense roll, please. As he turns and just starts doing like a windmill motion with his vibro axe.
No, don't do the windmill. Nobody likes the windmill. That's a 4.
Oh.
That's no good. I'm gonna use this fate point.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a fate
Go
point.
for it.
And well, I gotta use this one. That's worse. That's a natural one. So he crits on me.
He does.
You know, that was a 13 on the dice for what I was looking at. But
He ha-
Yeah, no, the dice look way better than the chat.
He has this. He has this wonderful feature called brutal critical. So you're gonna get a little extra spicy on that one. All right. So I'm just gonna click twice for this, and then roll an extra. Actually, yeah, twice. But no,
Yeah.
I'll click it. Okay, here. I'll just do advanced dice roller for that.
I thought it was gonna be them two that died tonight.
It still might be. Well, not tonight,
that's not.
but
Yeah, no, that's not
next
out of the
week
cards
on
just yet.
Starships and Scoundrels.
All right. So
TPK. TPK.
TPK.
We're-
TPK.
We're looking there.
Oh! I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to have that to 15 minus my whopping 1.
Just remember,
14.
Sam, the last campaign started off like this too, so if anything, it's a good sign.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's not at all. Don't do that.
Gotta get the bad luck out of the way.
He just starts just screeching with joy as he just lands a very solid
That
hit.
fucking
A
hurt.
big old chunk like is taken out of your arm. Still have a functional arm, but there's like a pretty severe flesh wound going there. Umbrin, it is your turn now.
Yeah.
So remind me about the med kit situation, the med pack situation. It's an action to distribute to somebody else.
Yes.
I will take an action and give Red a med pack.
All right.
Red?
Yeah.
I mean, what? I forget. Med pack is equivalent of 1 healing potion, or
I think it's just a straight
D4
number,
basically, or
isn't it?
I honestly
it used to
don't-
be in the fantasy flight. It was just a straight number, but I don't know how it works.
med pack. Yeah, that's because that's how Fantasy Flight
let's
does
see
things.
what the website says.
Let's see. So action, you can use the med pack to restore hit points. The creature rolls 1 die equal to the size of their hit die, and regains that amount plus their con mod.
Okay.
So
Oh, lovely. It doesn't show my hit dice.
I believe you have a two. I believe you have a D6.
It's it'd be
Okay,
tied to your
got
class.
it.
You have a
so whatever,
D6?
Yeah.
Well, he's
I'm a wizard, Sam.
He's a wizard, Sam.
yeah.
You're not a good wizard.
Jesus.
11
said-
points of healing. I'm not a what now?
You have a +5 to your con? God damn.
You're right. I don't have a +5 to my con. Never mind. I don't know why I put a 5 in there.
I was like, excuse
Sorry.
me?
7 points of healing.
It's like, what wizard has a +5 to their
I don't
con?
know why
But-
I thought it was a +5.
Okay,
There's
cool. So you get
literally.
seven.
Oh, no. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Either way, you get 7 points of healing, and
Yeah.
you are conscious, prone, but conscious.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to bonus action, disengage, and run.
All right, you start taking off, and I assume that's it for you.
I start thinking about how property works in this world, and if Draw dies, if I get the Mayday, I don't know. That's what's going through my mind. But also, like, I did my best. I'm not a healer, and
No, you are not.
decided to charge a Gamorrean.
So speaking of Dread, your cybernetic eyes are able to kind of get realigned with the organs that are now functioning properly again inside of you, and they activate to see a giant pig person like shaking a vibro axe in the air above you as you lay on the ground, still in quite a bit of pain. What would you like to do? If you want to give more of like an actual check to see what kind of state the Gamorrean's in, I'll allow it.
Yes, please.
Cool. Medicine check, please.
Oh, I'm great at those. Why is that a disadvantage? Okay. Well,
One
11.
of those was
Okay,
a natural 20. That's
I think it's to account for you bleeding out.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I gotta get used to
we
the
take the
toggle.
left. We take the left number anyway. So when
Yep.
that happens, so yeah, he's definitely been bloodied up a bit. The amount of lightning damage you did to him was pretty severe, but you do recognize that the odds of dishing out quite that much damage again on a single hit is not super likely.
Yeah.
But while he is towering over you, he is looking a bit more wounded than an initial glance would have allowed.
Yeah. Oh, that's a okay. Got it. That makes sense for that. Substitute the score for your own whenever you need. ability check or attack roll that uses your legs. That doesn't. Okay, that doesn't do what I need it to do. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Okay, good. Good to know. All right. Well, I'm gonna get up for sure.
Okay. All right. So half your movement.
And all right. Don't have. That's not gonna do anything. Do anything. Interesting. Okay. All right. Half my movement. I'm gonna use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And 15. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that will be my turn for now.
All right. Cool. So then he gets a turn. Let's see. Can he? 1, 2, 4, 5. Ooh, interesting. He actually can catch up with Umbrin where he's run off to. So he's going to do that.
I figured.
10, 15, 20. All right. So he goes charging on over there.
We can talk about this.
Give me a defense roll.
All right. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you're good. He as you're running away and he is like charging after you, like swinging the vibro axe above his head, he's just kind of flailing around with it and doesn't quite make any kind of contact. But that's it for him. So
all right,
it's your turn.
Bad choices all around.
Sorry.
Bad choices all around. There's nothing nearby that I can hide behind.
There's more couches. There's one that's like 15 feet away. I'll draw it on the map in a sec once it reloads. But yeah, you could duck behind something like that.
All right. Go real bad or real well. I'm going to a couch 15 feet away without disengaging.
Okay. I mean, if you're not going to disengage, he's going to take a swing for sure.
So wait, can I hide behind this couch at 15 feet, or do I have to get 20 feet to disengage? That changes a lot. Just because, like, I can. Okay.
So yes, there you go. You can get behind that in 15 feet. And so nothing to disengage. So defense roll, please.
Let's roll something that's trying to roll for me. Something else. Oh, that's way different from the dice roll. You know what? Last time I tried to use a fate point, it just made it way worse. So just hit me with that damage.
I mean, what are the odds of it happening twice? What are the odds? It never happens.
5%, 1 in 20.
Still worth a shot. Oops.
All right, I will use my cunning, not
Stupidly
cunning,
high.
whatever it's called. I can't even think right now. Uncanny dodge, and I will take 9 points of damage minus the 1, so 8 damage.
Yes.
And then I'll get back here. Bonus action, hide.
All right, or a stealth roll, please.
Let's hope it goes well. That's a 18.
You are hidden from him.
Wait, that couch keeps moving. It was 15 feet a minute ago.
You're in the right
I'm
spot.
confused.
You're in the right spot. It's just slow on catching up.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna come back
Mhm.
and I'm going to try and backhand him again at advantage.
You can do so.
27.
That'll hit.
All right.
So sneak attack
I'm gonna
does fire because advantage.
Oh wait, that's not what I. That's not what I meant to do. I need to do the 9 damage plus 10, so
Ooh.
19 damage.
19. Okay. Not bad. But he's still very much on his feet.
Yep, I'm aware of that, and I'm also aware that Red is up next.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of, Dread's turn.
Yeah. All right.
Turn Dread, I have to pee so bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. No, 15. And we'll try Flame Sweep again.
Okay. So Dex save.
Dex save from him. Yes.
From him.
Please. Why didn't I take any higher level attack rolls?
16?
That is, yeah, that will save. Okay.
Okay. So still takes half damage.
Yep. So he takes 6 points of fire damage.
Not enough to bring him down, unfortunately.
And
He's looking-
I will
looking real
go
rough, though.
another 10,
Uh-huh.
and that will be my turn.
Yep. And
Hit me with it.
yeah, you know it's coming. Defense roll.
I'm going to use a fate point up front. Just
Go for it.
No, I didn't.
25.
Didn't
Yeah, 25, you're good.
remember.
So, yeah, he's just gonna stay there. That's it.
All right.
Your turn.
I am on my last legs. I don't think I can make it to the couch and come back and hit him, so I am just going to hit him with my backhand.
Okay.
17.
17 hits, yeah.
All right, let's just backhand this 8 damage.
Okay. He's still up.
Still up. All right.
It's even with the
I need
wounds,
like a
it's-
2-second piss break because I'm about to die here. I'm literally dying.
Kofi.
Did me and Kiba goof up those deception rolls chronologically earlier than when this is going down?
No, it was about the same time.
At the same time. Yeah, your
This is just too
your
perfect.
your comm attempts right before we cut back over to the concert hall happened literally
yeah.
as initiative was rolled, pretty much. So yeah. But yes, so we're back in Dread. You are up, sir.
And Dread's gonna turn around. Oh, you. All right. And he's going to, like, shift to. Well, you can't see through the mask, but he tries his best to switch to like the friendliest of paces, and just kind of strides up to him, puts both hands on his shoulders, and tries as hard as he can to send 121 gigawatts of electric voltage through this thing's system.
Hell yeah. Give
Okay,
me
so
give me
from
an
0
attack.
to 100.
120.
Okay.
15?
15?
Can I...
I mean, considering the dice, fate points not. I wouldn't judge you for using a fate point.
But if it's lower, I still end up with it. Fine, I'll use a fate point. I have a bad feeling about this.
Very bad.
Justifiably so. Yep.
Okay,
Sadly,
the dice,
a 9
it
is-
looks different in Roll20. I'm seeing a 13 on the screen.
Sadly, a 9 is not enough. Who will get...
I mean, I hit him
Actually-
last, so hit me.
You did, but he also is getting a lot of satisfaction out of the fact that the person who shocked him so bad earlier walked up and did not succeed. So I will let the dice decide. Oh, it's going to It's actually going to Umbrin this time. So, Umbrin.
We have any fate points left?
No,
You guys have...
We had
You have
nine
potent
to start
aptitude in
on this.
case you weren't here to hear it, Sam.
Used one?
Let me see what it can be used on. Potent aptitude. Here, let me just see if I can post it. But there you go, Sammy.
There it is.
Oh, so you gave me a D4?
I gave you...
I feel like it's higher at this level.
Actually, yeah,
I
does that
think
change?
it's higher. I just
depending
don't
on the level?
see at the beginning. Oh, shown in the potent aptitude column.
Yeah, it's basically
Give me one
Bardic.
second.
It's basically
Oh,
Bardic
yeah,
Inspiration.
and at level
can
5,
that be used
it's
on a
a
defense roll?
D6.
I'm scrolling through here.
Oh,
Attitude
Yeah,
and
I'll,
ability
I'll allow
check.
it since it's kind of the same idea as a saving throw. So I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, I will just use a regular defense roll and add a D6 to it, probably.
All right, go for it.
Ooh,
Hmm.
less American. 14.
Good with that?
Oof.
Uh-oh. The dog has distracted him.
I've got a puppy here now, so even if I die, it's okay.
Okay.
Hey, puppy.
But so, Sam, are you good with the 14?
Yeah, we're good. We're good with the 14, aren't we, Emily? Aren't we? She's shaking. I'm shaking too.
Yeah, I was like, it's funny that you seem to think that I will not click the button that does damage to you.
Oh,
as
I
a
know you
result
will.
of the dog. 12 kinetic damage for you.
I will uncanny dodge that.
Okay.
Bring it down to 6, then reduce it again by 1, so that's my 5. I am still up.
You're still up. That's all he can do. So, Umbrin. It is Umbrin's turn now.
All right, Umbrin's turn. There's a little puppy here, but not. He cares about the puppy, but he's gonna try and kill this pig.
You get sneak
First.
attack.
He's going to make an attack roll.
Mhm.
Backhand. I'm gonna use a fate point. Is it?
Okay.
Hey, come here.
Reroll.
All right. All right. Let's roll that attack. That backhand again. Okay, babe.
Oh! Oh no.
Oh, today is
Ugh.
not my day as far as rolling goes.
Sadly not.
Today hasn't really
Anything
been
else?
any of our days. It's
I am going to stand here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Alrighty then. Dread's turn.
Ah, Sid. And he tries again. 24.
Roll the damage.
Whoa, that's not the same as what I was... Okay.
Roll those 2d10 lightning damage.
There we go. 7 lightning damage.
You once again put your hands up onto his shoulders, and the lightning begins to course out of your fingers along the various wires and all the connections through your body and channel them directly into this pig. And he just starts to spasm and drops to the floor and keeps shaking for a little bit. And then just falls silent. And he appears to be dead.
I'm gonna take the Vibra Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, like, does it turn on and off and it's just a hilt when you turn it off?
No, vibro
what?
axes are they're like solid material, but the idea is that they have like basically a motor inside of it that causes it to vibrate at a higher frequency and cut through things more efficiently.
Okay,
So it's still solid.
cool. I'm gonna throw it as far away from this pig as possible.
Okay. It lands amongst some of the various like fire retardant foam that has covered a large portion of the area.
I'm the one asking the questions. And he's gonna just try to rest himself on Umbrin. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right. And you guys start making your way out. A lot of the crowd at this point has gotten up due to the commotion and are all making their way out. It's starting to cause a bit of a ruckus in here.
As we exit the staircase, I would like to on off the doors. And this time, when they close, I would like to cast lock.
And a few people got out. You blend in with the crowd that did, and you keep making your way out as people pound on the door behind you, trying to get their way out of the stairs. And I know it's late, but do we have time to jump over back to the northern crew?
Are there any plans aside from try to get the hell away from those other guards and just get out of here, or are we causing violence?
Okay, here, actually, because you don't have time to talk about it, I'm going to go ahead and move us over there real quick.
Oh boy.
Okay, let me refresh the map. I don't know. I'll have to figure out an idea for this, for how to better activate the map and stuff. But, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's nothing we need to talk about right now, for sure.
So can we hear all the alarms and stuff going off in the other building?
You don't hear any alarms going off. You're hundreds and hundreds of feet away.
Okay.
And I don't think that either Umbrin or Dread would have had time to activate their comm links.
I was certainly not thinking about them.
No, they were a little too preoccupied. So other than you just, it's been maybe 30 seconds and you just haven't received a reply. But you do see the two guards very directly walking towards you.
I am going to go real quick.
What do you guys want to do?
And
Run?
no, I think I'll be fine.
I mean, you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to run. I don't know what else I can do outside of that. But...
Okay, so...
Can you phrase that question in the form of a statement?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So,
I would
okay,
like
so
to try
you start
to leave
running.
the scene and reunite with the rest of the group, or at least try to.
Where are you running to?
It's...
Which way did we come in from?
Yeah,
you came in from the
nearest
power
exit.
plant that is north of you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright. So the nearest exit for us from here would be trying to go north, or would that be a different direction?
You guys have literally only come in through the power plant and seen the area you're at right now.
Yeah.
Anything that's what you know about. I mean, there are the 30-foot tall walls on the various sides as well. So I guess theoretically those are the areas that are not going further into the complex.
Okay, so they know it's about the comms, and we do our job. We put bombs with it. Let's go. And Kiva's gonna start running.
Good time.
Okay,
Dashing
so in
away
particular,
north.
where are you running to? So you're running back towards the power plant, or?
Yeah, back towards the power plant, the way we came in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you do hear the guards from behind you just starting to call,
Hey, hold up! Get back here!
and they're gonna chase you. So.
Oh no, we very important maintenance to do. Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna treat this kind of as a chase. So I'm gonna need both of you to give me athletics checks as you're trying to run away to see if you can escape them.
Oh god, how many fate points do we have left?
Can I use temporary boost on that?
Sure.
Alright. So that would
But you know what, Jack, before you can use a fate point, I'm gonna use one for myself and have you roll at disadvantage, so.
Fuck. Okay.
Just because I haven't used a single one. Hey, look
Okay,
at that!
that's a 15. Oh no.
You good with that, Kiba?
An 11.
Okay.
No.
No.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
Alright, plus... Huh. Okay. 18. I'm happy with 18.
Very nice. Let's see how they do. Oof.
Shit.
Unfortunately, they are able to, as you're running away, you get most of the way towards the doors, but they're able to get up right within like melee range, and they're about to try to grab at you. Do you have anything you want to do before they try to grab you? Yeah, split second to choose an action. That's it.
What did they roll? Because it's not coming up for me.
Oh, sorry,
they
it's a
rolled
20.
strength.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh.
realize I had it set on. I thought I clicked public. I did click public. It just didn't do
No,
it.
it showed up for me. But,
Oh, well, either way, they got a 20.
oh god.
Alright, I'm going to... you said it takes an action to put together my sniper rifle?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Interesting.
They are within melee range of you at this point. You're just
Gotcha.
getting a second before they do what they're gonna do.
Are we rolling initiative, or is this just...
I'm just
they're
having you two
grabbing
at
us?
this point. Just they're trying to grab you. And you see them coming, so you get a chance to do one thing before they try to grab you.
Alright. And is there, and we're like at the door right now? Yeah?
Yes.
Is it like a straight wall going up, or are there any... How tall
it's
is it?
It's about 10 feet tall, and it's two doors that open sideways, but they like slide of their own accord and come back into place.
Okay. The wall is 10 feet tall, or the doors are 10 feet tall?
The door's 10 feet tall. The wall's significantly taller than that.
Okay. How tall is it?
Well, so you're at the power plant. I'm gonna say that it's 80 feet tall.
Alright.
Yeah, it's...
The exterior walls there of the actual complex are 30 feet tall. Okay, so if you guys don't pick something to do, they're just gonna try to grab you.
Yeah, no, I have a way. I have a way to get myself out of here. I just don't
so
have a way to help
10,
Kiva. So
9,
that's...
If we had rolled
7,
initiative, I
6,
could have done something, because I have an
5,
ability that triggers on an initiative, but other than that,
Uncanny
no.
dodge?
Okay, what's the ability?
Yep.
It allows me to, I can put it in chat if you'd like.
Sure.
Wait, uncanny dodge isn't even that.
Let's see, advantage and initiative check. Oh, so just you're looking for the increased movement speed?
Yes. And it would allow me to act first, of course. Probably. Not definitely.
I mean, I'll allow the increase in movement speed. You're already acting before them, so I don't think you need to roll advantage on your initiative check from that perspective. But yeah, I'll allow the added movement speed.
I would go for cunning action, but I also do have a operative ability that might also be able to apply.
Okay, taking too long to make choices. So they're going to go ahead and you can't cunning the actions multiple things, just taking too long. So they're going to try to grab you.
Wait.
And that is going to be a
At least we made choices. We just made bad ones.
Hang on, wait.
I did make it. I used my
You did.
thing that
Your
allows me to
movement-
run farther.
I
Yeah,
was. I,
so you can
I
get a
said
little
that I
bit
wanted.
further away.
Okay. I wanted to use cunning action. I just wanted to point out that there was something else.
Okay, you keep saying cunning action. There's multiple things you can do with cunning action. What did you want to do with cunning action?
Disengage.
Okay. You
Yep.
don't move further away, so that doesn't affect it in this particular case. So, Kiva's able to get that little extra step away, but if you want to dash, you can dash.
I would like to do so.
Okay, you dash. So they keep chasing you. And you're able to get inside the power plant at this point. And you're having to kind of skitter along the catwalks to try to stay ahead of them and also not fall over into the big emptiness of electricity below you. And various gaps form. Some of them are 30 feet across, some of them are up to like 50, 60 feet between them, but it's either that or you take kind of a very squirrely route through. But they're on your tail. So what do you want to do? Let's go with Kiva first.
All right, you said we're on all those catwalks. How, since I'm a Gungan, I can jump pretty far. Could I potentially jump across to one of them? Because I can jump.
Sure. The shortest distance that
I can jump 28 feet.
Is, okay, so the shortest distance that you have that would apply in this one is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you could do like an athletics check to see if you can push yourself beyond that limit, and you'll be able to kind of grab onto the railing and pull yourself over.
Sure.
It'll be DC 13. Let's say that.
Okie doke.
You still have fate points. FYI.
All right, I'll use one then.
I mean, it's either that
It literally couldn't be worse. There you go.
There you go.
That-
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, you're able to clear it. You're at this point, you don't figure these guards look pretty mundane. You'll be able to escape them at least. So, R5, what are you doing?
Yep. I mean, just in terms of like turn order, do I have any actions, bonus actions? Like what?
Yes, to help you clarify what you're able to do,
Yeah.
you have a turn's worth of things that you can do.
Okay. Yes, I would like to bonus action disengage and then action dash just to try to get out of here.
Okay. They just dash and they're gonna keep up with you as you go. So
Well, that's not good.
you'll basically be able to maintain your distance on them.
Yep.
So let's just do one more contested athletics check between you and them to see if they're able to catch up to you.
Okay. Oh boy. Before I do roll this, how many fate points do we have left?
You guys have 4. All right.
I will take a 19 though.
Okay, let's see how they do.
Yep.
They get a 6,
Not a 19.
not a 19. And with that, you are able to just barely pull away. And you're not quite able to catch up to Kiba because he's just leaps and bounds over like between railings and stuff. But the two of you are able to make it through the squirrely catwalks and get outside. And from there, you can dash out into the city, into the alleys and stuff. The guards will chase you for a little bit, but they won't get outside of the perimeter zone that's around the palace itself.
Yep. I don't think we have a soundboard set up, but yeah, it sounds like the R2 scream.
As you hear just the sound of a Gungan with his what are they actually called? With his ear flaps flapping like in the wind, and just an absolute screaming astromech droid. Over on the other side of the compound, we have a cyborg and a Zabrak limping out, leaning against each other. We're gonna go ahead and call it there for the night. So after that lovely train wreck, we look forward to seeing you all next time we play.
Yeah, it's a lovely train wreck. I can't wait to see the ILO Harry Johnson team up next week. See how they fucked up.
Oh no!
Hey, man,
I feel like we should do like
technically
just them
accomplished.
for the beginning of next week,
Sure. Yeah.
and
we'll
just
do that.
have them somehow like get lost and find each other and have to deal with their own stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
I've got a plan. Actually, it's already coming. I got a plan for that. So
We're alive. We're alive.
We're alive. We got out. Nobody who has survived has seen our faces. I don't know about the other two, but we left no witnesses.
Oh no,
I'm sure there's
we
cameras and we're covered in blood. Like
I
literally.
have a mask for a face.
we can stop recording now, right?
Yeah.
And there you have another thrilling session of Starships and Scoundrels. Remember to subscribe and tune back in next week to see what else may happen to the crew of the Mayday. If you don't want to wait quite that long, go ahead and check out the channel because we have tons of other videos about RPGs, board games, video games, movies, pretty much everything nerdy under the sun. Thanks as always for watching, and may the Force be with you.